212. 212. Hold on. I gotta see. I gotta see. Once I get that noti. Once I get that noti. Come on. Come on and give it to me. Give me it. Yep, there we go. There we go. Yep, there we go. Mic check 212. 212. Mic check 212. 212. Alright. Alright. YouTube! What's up? What's going on? What's popping? What's cracking lacking? You know what I mean? I'll make sure I'm fully hydrated, you know what I mean? Cause this voice acting, I ain't gonna lie, it's tiring on the throat. Pause. Respectfully. Alright. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's get it, let's go. Let's get it, let's go. We didn't get far. We have a lot to do. There's still 3 more games, I think. I don't know how many cases there are per game. But, you know, we're on episode 3, dude. We didn't get far at all. Let's do it. Let's do it. Give me one momento. Alright. That rocked. See you in hell, evil, whatever that word is. Magistrate. Ministrate, menopause. Whoa! Stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick. I didn't know you were there. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know? The Steel Samurai? You! That's racist. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. It's really cool. And it's really popular. When they asked a grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number 1. Blech. I'm really worried about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close the office. I guess. Wish she had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Maya's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright and Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick? Nick! Maya? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on the show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV! Yeah. on TV. No! I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick. Please, Nick. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Me is here, watching television. Now, for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Still Samurai Warrior of Neo-Odo Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the evil Menopause. His body was still inside the evil Menopause costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No. It's a nightmare. The Still Samurai is over. The world is over. Yes, Wright & Co. Law Offices. What? Nick. It's the Still Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have a Still Samurai down in detention. So what now? So I've decided this will be our first case. Why is her eyes going through her hair? I just realized that. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Still Samurai. Does she want to investigate the case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough info to make a case yet. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Alright, well. October 16, detention center, visitors room. Whoa, that's a gun. That's a monkey. What's wrong, Maya? Wait. Mia? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers. Our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa! What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? Oh, that's a good voice. No. This is getting off to a good start. I know. You were disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Still Samurai with the mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until this job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Still Samurai now. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah? Maybe you can start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was really yesterday, actually. It was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the morning. 5 in the afternoon. I burped respectfully. But when the 5 came around... Oh, gotta burp again. But respectfully. And the staff gathered at the studio. The evil Menopause was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been especially skewered with a samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai used as his weapon. Maybe you can explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? It's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Odo Tokyo, fighting battle after the evil Magnitude and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil Metapause, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo-Odo Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now where were you on the day of the murder? Well, the morning I came to the studios at 9 in the morning. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me in here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action, What will the kids think? I think you should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios. I'll throw you a map. Wow, Nick. Let's go. I wanted to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Alright, let's bounce. October 16, Global Studios. Main gate. Wow, this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Oh shit, this is gonna be fun. Let me see. Hey! Wait! Hey! Hold on. Hey! Hold on! Hey! You there! You went in. Wait. You went and you gotta go through me. No, that's not gonna do. Oh, sorry. We're lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. Oh, hold on. I can't do like a high screechy like, you know what I mean? Old bag. Wow, I just barely saw her name. It is my job to make sure. It is my job. It is my job. Hold on. It is my job to make that. Nope. It is my job. It is my job to make the gawkers let you stay out. I got it. Gawkers? Gawkers. Sightseers. Tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident. It came to snoop around. Used today. Wait a minute. Oh. Maybe I should. God damn, I'm not pressing nothing. Hippies. Damn, she just stayed. I saw bits and pieces of stuff. She straight roasted her ass. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen where you're being spoken to, youth today. This old crone. So, what do you do here at the studios? At the Global Studios? We make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... Ugh. No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really grown downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Oh, no, this is not like I can't make an old lady voice. Alright, my bad.
Hammer was a big star back then too. He was
Hammer?
the victim, dummy. The evil Lapidus. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Go sweep! Oh! I skipped it. What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person you? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many years as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in Dynamite Sim series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Are you telling me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad guy, but
I can't do it! Hold on.
he's not a bad guy. He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought the still stimmer was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
Hey, we don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers? Of course he's guilty! How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is a killer?
I was standing right here yesterday. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5.
Burp respectfully, excuse me. To 5. No, burp again, respectfully. I just got done eating 20 nuggets. Woohoo! To 5 in the afternoon.
When they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And
that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers said he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here to add Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you weren't suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Alright, let's go back to... Hello? How's the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Well... about the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady.
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she says the same thing to me before. Take off the mask. Take off the mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course! I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Mr. Bowers, you weren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No! I would never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says that she saw you that day. She says that you were heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business. I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry, but I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. Alright, he checks out.
He's good in my books. I'll tell you what.
Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Hmm? Yes, I recognize that bold, childish squirrel.
Powers request is given to the security lady.
To think he won't entrust his fate of Yusuf with such unbelievable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employees area. No one allowed outside, pal. Inside were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Hey, Nick! Huh? There were maps in the security car station. Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents per piece. Thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents.
Get your out of my way. Get your out of my way. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Wait, what voice was his? It's like a hoo-hoo. Hold on. Is that confused detective? Hey, pal. You know the prosecutor Edward is all set. It's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey!
If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing the sloppy detective work.
Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are really easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I could blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'll say he's a character, alright.
Beep bop 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 beep bop.
Hold on, give me 1 second. So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect about your questions. Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simply, pal. The murder took place. I keep burping. The hell's in those nuggets? The murder took place right over there in the Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 approximately 1 p.m. After that time, there was no other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, and that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, their photo. The photo of the still samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whatever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh. Would you like to ask the employees here some questions? Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We got free pass to the place now, our chance to check things out. Out of my way. Wait. Nick, look! The security lady's in the guard station, stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah. They're soft enough that she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you! Well, aren't you satisfied as Powers is guilty yet?
She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from the here to the gate when the camera took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened just after 2:30, see? The only one I seen going through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I'm joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammers, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense?
Oh yes, he was great at the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil Magnetus is a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who could blame him?
About the security camera.
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? When it snaps a photo, apparently it records time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
My bad, hold on. I gotta refill my water jug. I don't think I refilled it today. Oh no! Damn, I forgot to put my water in the damn refrigerator.
Give me 1 second. Give me one momento. Oh
Oh god, man, this is gonna, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to finish this. I ain't gonna lie. I like the game, don't get me wrong, but it's just so much talking. Like, Don't worry, I could. You know what? I'm being a baby. I can do this. I can do this. Oh, yay! Yeah, yay! October 16, Global Studios employee area. Nick! This is where they all do the behind the scenes stuff. Hey look! There's Power's dressing room. No one's here soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool game snacks or something. Popcorn at least. But wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick! Try this. Ladies first. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. The room was probably too shocked to clean up. There was a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have had hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? I went on to the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. There's a sign by the dressing room. Willpowers must be neat to the start and have their own room like this. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Alright. Oh, didn't know I could slide. Whoa, what's that? The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain the kid can fit through. There, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Hey, I'm not a kid. Looks like one of those electric powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? It's a half-inch backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Yeah. Probably Neo Odo Tokyo Castle. That's about it. October 16, Global Studios dressing room. Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's not telling the truth for his sake. He is telling the truth for his sake. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'll be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'll say we're already wearing one myself. He's just roasting her ass. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must have given to the employees some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look. An employee car key. This must be Power's. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it, you mean borrow. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh! This is the wig he used in the Samurai Boogie Woogie! Nick, try this on! No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at the wig? Kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. Let's see, my hair is so nice and spiky. This is how I like it. Right on, brother. Alright. Don't you believe in miracles? Let's... How do I... Studio 1. Why doesn't it let me go to Studio 1? I'm slow.
Oh, isn't that a studio card key? You better watch it. The scene of the murder is no place for sightseeing. I'll be taking that. Hand it over.
Wait, no, that's mine.
Look, I don't have a card key to the studio. See? I want to go pay my respects to Jack Cameron's where he died.
Well, you just have to wait. Whoa. She's all riled up now.
Hey, detective, take a look at this.
What? Whoa.
Don't show him that.
He'll confiscate it.
Aw, I just wanted to show it off.
Oh, duh. The studio mascot. I guess is a monkey or some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to the Studio 1, left to the Studio 2. What's up with the thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took the tree down with it too. There's just Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened!
All right, we're in.
He's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape is so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and a still samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. It sounds pretty real to me. Looks like a supposed to be used in the samurai show.
Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama.
Does it still samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on a narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. This girl is out there. They outlined where Jackhammer's body laid with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate's costume. I guess that's why the head part looks kind of like a helmet. Funny. I expect the spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have had absorbed most of it. Hey, look, Nick. Hey, look. That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick. Take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a magnaphone, a real life magnaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? What's your enthusiasm for all these things in entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but it will be the director or maybe the still samurai. I think she's being serious. That's about it. Nothing seems... Wow! Look at that camera. Must be cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa! It's heavier than I thought. Hey, you! No touching that! Oh! Gave her... What voice should I give her? Oh, sorry, my partner's kind of a, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people? WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He would never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry. Leave it to us. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes. I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes. Well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, this is private. What kind of girl do you think I am? What? No. I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sense? Yes, several times. Someone other than studio employees, maybe. No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action screen run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had came in here, wouldn't that security have noticed him? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps out. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So, you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Alright, let's bounce. Bounce, biggity, 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 bounce. October 16, Global Studios, main gate.
Yeah, why? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw the suspicious look on your face.
I want to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness and thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares to question me? Alright, you better tell me. Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky hair cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1.
Her. She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngies are like that nowadays. Don't. Oh.
Oh, she crashed out. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over her shoulders. Let's do it! A computer that runs like a studio's security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Did I try the computer? Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need a date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. That was when the security lady arrived at the security station. Please enter the number of the. Oh, 307. There, entered. Bam, son! Big brain me! Hey, you printed out the date of the date! Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something printing out on the back. Huh? October 15, 2 p.m. Photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo date from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Hey, Nick! Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I give you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax. It was just a joke. So are we done here for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it would be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. Boop, 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 boop. Sure, why not? Bow chicka down down. Boom boom chicka down down. October 18, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Order now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Oh, also I'm about to give him a country southern accent. So the prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edward, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show. Wait, am I giving him a French accent? It's like a Britishy. Hold on. It's like a snobby. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammond in Studio 1 of Blue World Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to the fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimonies. Mr. Edward, the prosecution may call his first witness. Very well. I call on this most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you will briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio. See, this is where the employee area. The actors did a run through on their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here. Burped again, respectfully. Excuse me. Was here at the 1 p.m. Hold on. Dun 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 digga digga ding 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 dun 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 dun. A security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. That's the security station. There is a gate C. That's there at the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. What is this accent? I don't know. Don't ask me. Alright. Now jump ahead later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff here is supposed to be like a oh, he's supposed to have like hold on, I got it. The production staff came to the studio to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. Yeah, the time of the death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found Lars in the victim's chest was a murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyway, anyone like to hear that again? Shall I listen to the whole thing again? I think I probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How? Medieval. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did a security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security lady officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name?
Oh my, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldback, dearie. So you...
I believe it was he called him Oldback. Objection, I say. Objection, I object to the witness talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, see, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony. She was sure one a hell of an old bag. Witness account.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the car station at 1 p.m. Port Old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the car station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 p.m. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio.
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. So upon until that time, anyone who wants to could go into the studio?
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee key card to get in.
Right, the key card that I have. So what she's saying is no one wasn't supposed to be in there could get in. Was there anyone at the studio when you arrived at the guard station?
Port Old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning.
What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would say it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years.
Wow. I want to see a still Simon run-through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up a guard duty.
Not a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station.
Did you see the victim then?
Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He had already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Tell us what happened next. I'm gonna press on everything. So you're watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second?
Of course! I'm a professional, you know? Or are you crazy looking how I do my job, whippersnapper?
No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in a guard station yesterday.
I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time. Snapper whipper.
Snapper Whopper? Oh, Windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an injection? Still, so this witness was on duty through the afternoon, the whole time? Very well. What did you see?
Now the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right?
How did you know that?
Oh ho ho! I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
Ooh! Poor Detective Gumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard.
Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m.
Ugh, my throat's cracking. 2 p.m.? You sure?
Sure as spit.
Well, who was the man?
Really? You should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain yourself. You might strain something. Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, that man right there. He was heading towards the studio.
Nick,
doesn't she seem like she's enjoying this a little too much?
Windbags have love gossiping about other people's misfortunes. Can she get her kicks somewhere else? Alright. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment. Mr. Wright, let me see that photo. What is this? What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai defender of Neo Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone plainly see that Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. Got her!
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. He's having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in that photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
I was like to know everyone was to be so nosy. You should be ashamed of all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow. Old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. He was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it. It was Powers. Happy?
So he had to sprain his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. He's got to be hiding something. I'll press until she squeals.
Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know, I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I said is on the straight and narrow. The up and up.
You today, anyone? Oh, there she goes again. Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edward has met his match. Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You? Help make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
Samurai spear? Murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
I think we heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me, which is, where is this Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Pretty sure you're... Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammond. Oh wait! Ah, I'm messing up. We have to consider the possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will this witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Alright, I ain't gonna lie, to get through this, I'm gonna have to just use my normal voice. Like, all the voice switching is I'm only gonna do like Maya, the judge, and Edward, kind of. That's it. I can't do her voice. Her voice is really straining my shit. So I'm just gonna use my normal voice. The time of per Hammer's death was 2 p.m. True. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So no one else went to the studio, and it would have been this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, You may cross-examine as a witness. Ugh. Are you absolutely sure?
Quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspiciously looking past by all.
Nobody's suspicious looking. Right.
No one else went there.
Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio has to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. Let's get him. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Oh, edgy boy? Old Windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all, or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps.
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective, and then after someone rubbish about it being a secret, pal, you told me everything.
What can I oh, fuck. Damn. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. I must be on the wrong track. Damn. What do I present? Did I press her on everything? You mean before 1 p.m.? Why everyone was there in the emporium before then, and I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. What am I missing? I don't know, like. I get 2 more ejections and I'm done. Oh, I'm gonna lose. I'm telling you, it has something to do with the map. Wait a minute. Yep, I'm done. Let's see what happens. No, there isn't any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? I see plenty of room. It's still wide open. No. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately to be held pending trial at higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. Dang! My first fail. Oh, it's a good thing I saved. I'm not gonna lie, I might have to just, you know what I mean? Hold on. I might have to just. Give me 1 second. Ugh. Alright. We're gonna blitz past this. Alright. Oops. Do 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 do. She just blinks rapidly. Come on, come on. Damn, there's no like skip button. I got like, man, if you fail, man, it's like a real kick in the balls. You gotta go do this all again. All right. Do 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 do. These sound effects are like amazing. All right. What did I present? Nothing, right? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so this is what got me, this is what stumped me. It was very confusing, and I probably wouldn't have gotten this because you gotta do this. I had to look it up because I was just baffled. I was like, oh, never mind. What? Yes, sir, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your hair from a hole in the ground. Right. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m. photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken by 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue is here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that date. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? I'm not she guilty of. Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that no one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access to the security lady herself. You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain to the court? I don't understand these new fangled computer thingies. Edgy boy, help. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Uh-oh. Whippersnapper. Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? That's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate, someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos, record on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag. This is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'll say this was the turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Oh. Do you back up all the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. but those computers are just too frustrating. I thought out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces for the most part. For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking well-powered photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. I keep hitting my damn mic, my bad. Come to think of it, now remember throwing it out. Well, who in the heck was in the photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Still samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They're getting information about their rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging around. One was there that day. Wait a second. Did you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate.
I locked the main gate. No one can get in.
Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The crate has been loosened for a while. At least outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through that drain. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids. So on the photo that you erased, there was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the still samurai, dragging his leg, and the other was a boy who looked to be about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield this samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah. And they're already trying to unsuspect him. It's cool. We'll take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting the vital information this time. Oh man, I gotta sit in bed. My ass hurt. Hold on. Blech. Throw that over there. Hold on. Let me get a little sippy sip of my water. Hold on. Ah, yeah. That's the good stuff. Old man Duggar had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Ku Klux stand and Ku Klux there. E-I-E-I-O. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We in business now. All right. October 18, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defender Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers? Yes. Tell me straight. Oh, I'll break again. Respectfully. Excuse me. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping. Honest. So, who was the still samurai in the security photo? How should I know? The still samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. You know what? I played this, right? And I never found out like who was the killer. So, this is gonna be a first for me. I was like halfway through the case, And that was it. Anyone could have walked in there and taken it. Really? What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we gonna do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conveniently have done this. Right, and it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sound like that. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, would you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simply nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy, roughly 10 years old, 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be her name. Okay, see me. But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed the crime. Order? Interesting. Let's hear who you have in mind, however. Be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So, who was this person? The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai. So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor. If you are serious, you got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh, bad feeling. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury. The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the Steel Samurai's look with the costume, but she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. Ugh. I can't taste the legs out from under the case. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned. Very well, go ahead. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this photo. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning injury. Maybe because they had been watching their action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. A security lady, old bag.
What? Whippersnapper?
Order, order. Is this true, old bag?
Old bag? That's Miss Old Bag to you.
Miss Old Bag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the samurai costume and step into Studio 1 and see the murder. Why would she go through the trouble when still samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her photo. If she was in the costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deduction. Reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes too, baby. That's odd. Is this the part where Edward pounces? Doesn't he usually jump with an ejection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edward, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldback's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler though, as you said, second or third, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? The boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it nice to the kids and mean to your elders, Day, whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy who could not have committed this murder? Your Honor, the murder weapon was a samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, could the witness care to comment on this? The windbag speechless? This has got to be the first. Very well. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edward, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Something old bag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look forward into his old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking off the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking.
Oh great, stop the presses. The windbag wants to speak, wants to talk. This old bag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By whom? Huh. You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. This old crone. Global Studios wanted to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend I hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. So you were told not to talk. That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There were some other people in the studios on that day of the murder. Who were these people? Well, the director, the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Well, yes, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around the lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? It was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, it is here. Here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was falling over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it, and they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talk. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at the Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I told that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense point. Prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends today's proceeding and the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So Nick, have you figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it. Was it her really? Neither do I think. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there or without any accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks, guys. To be continued. Alright, dang! Hold on! Ain't no way! Ain't no way, ain't no way. Ain't no way, hold on. I haven't played this in almost 2 months. Oh. Oh me, oh my, oh my, oh me. Hey, I need to like, you know what I mean? Tee up. I apologize, truly. I doubt anyone is gonna watch this, but hey, I don't do it for people. I do it for myself, honestly. I enjoy gaming. I enjoy playing any and all types of games. And if people like to join and share that journey and experience along with me, then hey, so be it. If not, hey, so be it. But I'm gonna stop right here. As you've noticed, you know, I've been yawning. Your boy tired. You know, your boy tired, hungry. Go ahead and wind it down for today. I will most definitely put in more effort to stream more. I know I said that previously, but there's not really a time or place I can. It's like it'll be different times, different days. It's just that my work requires me to travel, and when I travel, I'm in certain areas that I don't have strong, you know, Wi-Fi. You know, I keep a mobile router with me, so it doesn't really when it's on like one bar. Right now it's on 2 bars, so that's good. That means, you know, I always try to have it be on 3 bars. That's what I think I need, but I don't. I just need 2 bars. So yeah. Like I said, it just mainly depends on what kind of area I'm in. That's all. This is the deciding factor if I'm gonna stream that day. But if you liked my stream, if you enjoyed my stream, thank you for listening to me on the plane, your car, you know, on the boat, you know, on your downtime. Have me in the background, you know, just talking and whatnot. Hey, you're appreciated. And yeah. Always, you know, wear your seatbelt when you drive. You know, safety first. But with all that being said, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.